Chicago, in the late 1980s, was a pretty much unsafe place for living. A place where criminal activities were just so common. It was a common thing to hear police sirens, find out broken windows, missing people, and many more stuff like that. During that time, there were many television channels which used to show missing person slides. Every channel used to have their own missing person slides. When shows took advertisement breaks, it was pretty common to come across missing persons information. These slides were a part of life back then. It's pretty unsettling to think about every day random people are gone missing. Now these missing person slides were uncanny within themselves. Not every slide, but some of them particularly. Let's talk about the missing of Joanna Lopez. Missing person slides were basically information about the person, but usually these slides are supposed to be full of information. This is what a slide should look like. The name, age, physical appearance, last seen, and a telephone number at last. But in this slide, not much information is seen. I mean, it's literally nothing to find out a missing person. Even the picture of Joanna is dull and not that much clear. Not only this particular slide suffers with least information, there are more. This slide has completely left behind so many unanswered questions. Just a black screen, name, a telephone number, and a continuous buzzing sound. Yes, missing persons slide used to have a soundtrack or a shrill music playing in the background. Many people say that this slide is unnerving or creepy in a sense. Well, it's just a matter of viewpoint, like how you look up to these things and what you think. If you travel back in time to the 80s and show this slide to a normal person, they would probably not freak out or something like that, rather than just left being questioning about the information. The matter is how this thing was shown to you, like in what context or intention. Now you might think if it was a real missing persons case. The telephone number provided in this slide was actually used in the Regional Directory of Chicago Police Department Youth Division, which sounds pretty much real and confirmed. This slide was not only shown in 1989, it was twice shown in 1991, with a slightly enhanced image. Still doubtful for anything. If it was shown once for a long period of time in 1989, it might be taken as a hack in the WMAQ TV station. Might be someone tried to hack into the signals and show this picture to probably creep out people. But then why was it shown twice? If we talk about the hacking, then we can say someone tried to maybe play a prank on the station and show this completely messed up image of a random person and write information just randomly with no context matching with the person in the image. The Max Headroom hijacking also took place in Chicago in 1987, just before 2 years of the Joanna missing case, popularly known as the Max Headroom incident. In case you don't know, an unidentified person wearing a Max Headroom mask tried to break into the signals. It was a well-planned and expensive hack, Because it was the 1980s, no one till date could find the team behind that hijack, and it was a real case which had the authorities to work and find out who did that and put them in custody. We might have been thinking till now what really happened with Joanna. There might be two perspectives of these theories seeking a suitable explanation, namely, the hijacking and the real life. According to the hijacking theory, Joanna is a missing person who might not exist. In 2001, a Mexican TV station known as Canal 5, which translates to Channel 5, was declaring missing persons information until this image came out, which named Selena Delgado Lopez. This missing case of Selena was not real. The picture of Selena was a mixture of several facial features from random people. That was actually a publicity stunt done by Canal 5, and hats off to those guys. That face has now become a meme. Now actually, what the fuck is that? That might have made sense. As I said earlier, the information of Joanna may be just made up, which might not have any real life connections. That might be also a theoretical story to Joanna Lopez. Whereas let's talk about the real life ones. According to an actual police complaint being lodged, and the slide being shown twice, once in 89, another in 91, which closely marks it as a general appeal for help, but still doubtful for the least information given to find her out. There's no actual record for Joanna being found, or none in the articles, none in the TV, none in the news, so we cannot say anything about that which would make sense. According to subreddit r/Joanna Lopez, people theorize that either Joanna ran away from her house or she might have been found. Well, all of these are tons of theories made by people. Some may be correct, as well as some may be wrong too. All of these are just made up stories. As I mentioned, point of view matters. This means different people have different perspectives of understanding the case. As I also made the theory of mine, as well as if you made out something new, surely let me know in the comments.